Ed, were you able to increase the size on that document?
You know what? I saw it differently. Whatever my computer's doing now, it was downloading it differently, at least. And Sam sent me directions how to do it. So, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I couldn't even see the doggone thing.
Has joined the meeting.
Yep, she did good.
Marion just called me and she's having a hard time. Nobody can hear her, so she's signing out and signing back in. Just an FYI.
Oh, dear.
Okay, no problem. We'll wait for her.
A participant has joined the meeting.
Oh, Marion, are you back on? Marion Porterfield, we see your name. Are you able to hear us or speak? Huh.
Has joined the meeting.
Ms. Porterfield, that's you?
John, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I see her there. I don't hear her.
A participant has joined the meeting.
John, Marion's saying that she can't call in. It won't let her call in. She's saying that in the chat room.
Oh, we never blocked them. Oh, dear.
Hey, Sam, it's saying that her meeting ID is incorrect. It's in the chat. Can you check it?
That is correct. I just checked it. And I did just forward her the meeting invite again.
Okay, thank you.
And
Yeah,
I wrote back to her in the chat and told her to just open Sam's meeting reminder, and she can just click on join the meeting without needing a password or any kind of access code. Goes right into it.
or anything, yeah.
Is the sound on? I don't hear anybody.
We're all snoozing.
No, we're just waiting on Ms.
We're muted.
Okay.
We're muted.
Muted.
Okay, very good.
Thank
Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
You're awake there, right?
Has joined the meeting.
Ms. Porterfield, is that you?
John, she says she can hear all of us, but you can't hear her, apparently.
Miriam, you there?
You hear me? Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but I hear all this feedback.
mute your microphone and you won't have the feedback.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I would like to call the City Caucus meeting to order for Monday, April the 27th, 2020. We have 4 items for original consideration. If the clerk can read item number 1.
Item number 1 for original consideration. A resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a lease agreement with Highbridge 890 LLC for 0.15 acres behind 588 Broadway.
Discussing committee without objection on consent. Item number 2, if the clerk could please read.
Item number 2 for original consideration. A resolution authorizing settlement of a claim by Mid-Century Insurance Company as subrogate of Abdurzak Aladwar.
Discussing committee without objection on consent. Item number 3, if the clerk can please read.
Item number 3 for original consideration. A resolution authorizing the settlement of a claim by Niagara Mohawk Power Corporation doing business as National Grid.
Discussing committee without objection on consent. Item number 4, if the clerk can please read.
Item number 4 for original consideration. A resolution authorizing settlement of a claim by State Farm as subrogate of Cynthia Walcott.
Discussing committee without objection on consent. If there is nothing else come before the City Council caucus, I would like to ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. I would like to call the City Council meeting to order from Monday, April the 27th, 2020 to order. I would like to ask the clerk to complete the roll call.
Mr. Kosher.
Here.
Ms. Porterfield. Ms. Zaluski Wells.
I'm here, Sam.
Ms. Perazzo.
Present.
Ms. Patrick.
Here.
Mr. Palomini.
Here.
Ms. Mutaverin.
Present.
Thank you.
I would like to ask for approval of the minutes for April the 13th, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Communication and petition from the clerk.
Communications presented to the City Council for Monday, April 27, 2020. Officials from the mayor, a list of an appointment dated April 27, 2020. Under general, there were none. Under general, Armando's Reupholstery is located at 1813 Broadway. From Gary and Judith Richards, an email addressing deteriorating sidewalks and the sidewalk program. And from Rory Redmond, an email asking for assistance with noise in the neighborhood of California, Michigan, Tenike Avenue, and Rutgers Street. Under the petitions, there were none.
Thank you. Committee reports from my colleagues. Okay, seeing none. The next item is privilege of the floor, dealing with legislative agenda. Again, a reminder to the residents to please submit your comments to the clerk's office for it to be incorporated into our minutes. Approval of the legislative consent agenda. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Privilege of the floor, dealing with the general city business. Again, I ask the public to please submit your comments to our clerk for your concern to be incorporated into the minutes. Miscellaneous business of the council. My colleagues.
Mr. President, can I just make an announcement? This is Carmel.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ms. Patrick.
We received a correspondence from the Capital District Tobacco-Free Communities, and I just wanted to remind the public that you might be aware that there's a concern that people who use tobacco products, whether it's electronic cigarette, which includes electronic cigarettes and vapes, may be more susceptible to COVID-19 and may suffer more severe health-related consequences. The healthcare community's message to current tobacco users is clear. There is no better time to quit smoking or vaping than right now. And if folks want some more information, they can go to the website of the it's smokefreecapital.org. Capital spelled CAPITAL.org. That's the Capital District Tobacco-Free Communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Patrick. Anyone else?
Yes, Mr. President, it's Karen ZW.
Go ahead, Ms. Karen.
I just want to remind everyone that the parks are open to walk through, but the equipment has not been cleaned. And I know that the team around the city have been trying to maintain them secured off with tape and whatnot. But if people can remember, they're not being cleaned, and this is a surface where the virus can live. And you should not be allowed any of your children to be climbing on any of the playground equipment at this point in time. I know I walked through the park the other day, and someone had pulled down the tape, and it's a surface that has not been cleaned, and we need to make sure that our residents understand that the virus can spread on those surfaces. So I also want to commend the Boys and Girls Club of their continued support of getting the food out to the community. We appreciate all they're doing and all the people that volunteered to do that. And the other thing I want to remind everyone is masks. Make sure that you're wearing masks when you're out in the community. I believe they have them set up for at the grocery stores and whatnot. So I just want everyone to remember that.
Thank you. Anyone else? Ms. Porterfield, are you?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm getting so much feedback. All right. So, all right. I'm not going to say anything. There's too much feedback.
John,
Sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Kosher.
yeah, Marion has two devices going, Marion. That's the problem. You got to hang up one or get off the computer. You've got two devices going. Yeah, just real quick again, we do want to thank Schenectady County Boys and Girls Club and all the agencies and the numerous volunteers that are out there working together in partnership with the COVID-19 virus. And as you saw in today's both newspapers, we do have some testing sites this week in Schenectady County. I just want to read off the ones that are here in the city of Schenectady for this week. Tomorrow they're going to be at Mount Pleasant Middle School. Wednesday at Washington Irving Center. That's over on Mumford Street. Thursday's to be announced. And Friday it's Ellis Medicine over at the McClellan Street campus, 600 McClellan Street. And it's from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. It's for walk-ups and or drive-through traffic. There's no call-ins required, so please remember that. That's very important. There's no prescriptions, anything else needed, and with or without insurance as well. Talking about the masks here at the county, again, we've been delivering just countless number of meals and groceries. And believe it or not, we're still mailing out masks to individuals here in the county. For example, on Friday, we had over 1,200 phone calls for individuals and households looking for masks. So that seems to be our biggest concern. Talking with County Manager Roy Fluman, they are going to try to get out some of these masks to some of the community leaders and try to disperse them that way, also through some of our local churches. But again, if there are folks out there that are listening, the local number here, the hotline is 518-621-3536. Again, 621-3536. And they'll actually put the mask in the mail for you. And you receive them within 2 or 3 days. But again, thank you, everybody. And of course, the council members, Mr. Mayor, yourself as well. I know your office and your team has been working very closely with the county manager. And again, it really takes a team effort to get through this. And we will survive. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank Councilmember Cozier for pointing out those testing sites that are available. Again, you have a mask when you're out, put it on, wash your hands, use the social distancing. It works, and we're seeing those results as some of these numbers are leveling off and starting to come down. The other thing I want to remind people is the 2020 census. It's still ongoing. You can do that online. There's a tracking page there that shows the number of people in Schenectady that have completed the census, and you can compare it with other communities. We're a little over 41% completed at this point. Again, I cannot overemphasize how important it is to fill out the census so that we will get our fair share of federal money, representation in Congress, and enable us to better set public policy, because we'll have accurate data in terms of the people that reside here in the city of Schenectady. Again, I thank colleagues on the city council, the city staff that are doing a great job day to day. And so it's been pointed out, we will get through this, and we just again have to again respect each other, work together, and we want Schenectady to be better and stronger when we come out of this. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just like my colleagues, I would like to remind everyone to continue to practice social distancing. Wear your mask and gloves when you're outdoor. Your effort to help and continue to flatten the curve is very important. And once again, I would like to thank our law enforcement, our doctors, our nurses, and all the healthcare providers who are on the front line dealing with the COVID-19. Thank you. You're doing a fantastic job. May I call for a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Has left the meeting.
Aye.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Has
And have
left
a
the
safe
meeting. A participant has left the meeting.
week.
Take care, everyone.
Aye. Stay safe.
Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.